Om Swastiastu guys, jadi kembali lagi kita ada di sesi kedua Anugerah Musik Bali. Dan kali ini adalah AMB New Release setiap hari Jumat, di mana kita kasih space dan ruang wadah buat teman-teman yang baru saja merilis karya mereka. So, welcome to this special live session.
Thank you so much for having us. And first of all, I want to say thank you to you and all of Anugerah for including us. Obviously, we're a little bit different to your average up and coming.
Why you think you are different? Tell us.
Well, lots of reasons.
I think he means the bule aspect.
Well, yeah. I mean, here we are. We're not Indonesian, and I'm a person who doesn't like to draw upon people's origins as something that defines their character or who they are.
I see.
But I do appreciate being included into this community.
Yes.
Which has always been the way it is. I mean, for me, when I first arrived in, I arrived in 2006. But I wasn't.
So it's been 14 years, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't guess my age. No, but that was the way it always was with local musicians, and the local community of musicians was always so inclusive and accepting of my presence, which is a beautiful thing. And I do appreciate it, and I am forever in debt to their generosity. People like Robbie, Gambul, our beautiful friend that's gone, Made. So many people drew me into their world and accepted me. And last year we got the award for Best Video, or Eric got the award.
Eric, yes.
Hello, Eric.
He's the man. Okay, we'll talk about it later.
But anyway, I just wanted to say thank you straight off the bat, just right there. Boom.
And you guys like surrounded by all the great people. I mean, like for working with, and also.
I think there's just so many great musicians in Bali. I think it's something that's always been ingrained in the culture of Bali. I mean, I mean, it might be an old-fashioned sentiment that every boy plays gamelan, every girl's a dancer. I mean, that's kind of old-fashioned. But the artistic connection is certainly there. And when I see people like Gambul, who can just... He can get a table and make it sound like a drum kit. So he has that in his blood. And that's something that he got... Obviously, there's pure talent.
Yeah.
But also, it's from the upbringing that I think is really special in Bali, and there's so much talent here. I mean, it blows my mind all the time.
That means a lot. Thank you very much, guys, for saying that.
I didn't say that you're talented.
Jadi buat teman-teman juga pasti tahu Balian itu ada Edward, ada Aaron, dan juga ada Gembul. Gembul itu dulu drummernya Navikula, dan so may I know like. Why Gambul decided to join the band? I mean, like we knew about his decision about out from Navikula. I mean, like behind the band or something like that.
So the Navikula and the Balian thing was totally separate. So I was writing songs with Gambul and Made from 2009. So. Gambul's thing with Navikula was a year or two ago, right? So to go back to the beginning, I went to it was a bar in Sano. What was it called? Blue Eyes. Do you remember
Blue Eyes?
It's like a big Bosche. And I was just bored, and I was feeling alone. I was feeling like that sounds weird. I needed some company. I was bored and I was feeling alone, and I went to Blue Eyes.
Blue Eyes.
And I thought I was going to get the classic, you know, when you get the freaking keyboard player, not there's anything wrong with keyboard, and drums with the plastic thing, you know, the Perspex, and and two guitarists with like metal guitars, but they never really play or turn it up, and then you got like three singers, like there's two girls, and they take turns, like this person. That's what I thought I was going to get.
Yeah.
But I still went. That was how desperate I was for entertainment. But I got there, and I thought I was going to get that freaking 7-8 people. Like the freaking stage is so crowded, and it was top 40s. I thought, and I sat down, and then this band came out, and I was drinking a beer on my own, and they came out, and they just started, and like I didn't blink. Like my eyes were just, what is going on?
And it was
like,
Navikula.
It was Navikula.
Okay.
I was like, I didn't know, so I got a big surprise.
Okay.
I thought I was getting that top 40s,
Yeah,
7-8 people keyboards, ding, ding, ding.
Okay.
So I was like, what's going on? I didn't blink for the whole set. And I was watching them. I was watching them all. I was watching Robbie. I was especially watching
Gembul.
And I didn't even sip my beer. Like my beer went warm. I was just enthralled with this performance, and I was surprised because I wasn't expecting it, right?
Yeah.
And then I approached Robbie afterwards. It was small. There's like 30 people there or something, and I went to him and just first of all I just wanted to congratulate him and tell him how much I enjoyed it. And then you know what Robbie's like. He's like, well, tell me about you. And I said, well, I like music. I like this and that. And he's like, you should do it. I was like, yeah, but I'm Western and I can't connect with anyone. And he's like, play with locals. And I was like, yeah, I guess. Like who? And he's like, well, you can maybe ask Gembul if like he's got some time. So he actually set that up. And then Gembul, so Gembul came to my house. We played. We wrote one or two songs the very first rehearsal. And then he said, well, you need a bass player.
Okay.
Like, well, I don't know anyone. And he's like, well, that's where he invited Made. He said, get Made. And that's when, and then we're like, we need a band name. And then Robbie called the band Balian.
Robbie gave the name Balian.
Yeah. And the reason was I had a house.
Okay.
I had a house on...
Yeah, because we all knew like the Balian means what?
well, it's the witch doctor, right?
Yeah.
But the weird thing was, it was kind of that, but it was also that we lived on Tukat Balian.
Tukat Balian.
Yeah, Jalan Tukat Balian was my house, and they always rehearsed on my house after a while.
Okay.
So we could turn it up. There's these big concrete walls. We could play as loud as we want. The neighbors didn't care. And so they would always come, and I was like, Robbie, I don't have a band name. And he's like, Balian. I was like, okay.
So he just comes up with that.
He came up with it. The street, and he said, and also it's like a spiritual thing that's kind of...
So mereka aren guys, anak renon. Balian, yeah. So thanks to Robbie because gara-gara Robbie we have Balian in Bali, and they're such a great band. I mean it, guys.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
let's talking about the album, right? How long you guys been together in this group, like in the band? Since 2009?
Well, these guys started the band in 2009.
2009.
So
it's been 11
and
years.
the album, most of the songs were recorded around 2014. Is that right?
Between 2012 to 2016. It was a... All right, I'll just hold it. This is my turn. It's supposed to be your turn. All right. So this album is kind of a homage... like it's kind of for Made. So he played with us on and off because Balian was a side project for Navikula. And for me that was fine because I was busy doing my teaching and doing other things and they were busy with Navikula. And
also you've been playing with Navikula a lot, right?
Because Robbie saw that I had a connection with
Gembul
and Made. So Dadang, he started to do a lot of projects. He's got this famous band as well, and Robbie's so open to that. He's encouraged it. It's like do it, which is a great way to be, right? I mean, everyone should be free to create and pursue their dreams.
Wow, that's a cool thing.
So with me, he saw that I performed with Mardang and Gambul and wrote songs and recorded and rehearsed and sometimes they'd come to my house and they'd rehearse and then we'd rehearse and we'd all be there. Sometimes I'd come home, I didn't even know they're there. I was like stepping over cigarette butts and coffee and guitar cases. I was like, oh, the boys are here.
Okay.
So it was kind of like a bit of a family right back then.
Yeah.
It wasn't like two separate bands. It was
Yeah,
like
yeah. It's
we,
like a
we
big
were all
family
there,
of-
and
yeah.
they did a film clip at my house,
Okay.
and it was kind of like that. What are we talking about?
The album.
The album.
So
That was for Marty, right?
so the album. So Aaron and I met what 3 years ago.
About 3 years ago, yeah.
Yeah.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
He approached
Okay.
me in a nightclub. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, what does this guy want?
It wasn't quite like
He's like, I play guitar, and I was like,
Okay.
yeah, I've heard that
Okay.
before. You know, a lot of people
Yeah,
say
yeah.
that. But what are we talking about again?
So anyway, I met the guy. I met Edward in a seedy nightclub. No, it was a nice establishment in Seminyak,
Okay.
and he sat down next to me, and we just got chatting, you know, and I'm thinking the whole time, I recognise this guy. Who's this guy? And you know, because I've been following Navi Cooler as a fan for a while, and then I figured it out eventually. Oh yeah, you play with Navi Cooler sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I play guitar. Blah blah blah. Turned out Edward lives really close to me, or he did
Okay.
at that stage. He lived.
And sorry,
really,
Aaron, how long you've been like living here in Bali?
6 years.
6 years. Okay.
Yeah, and so yeah, basically, long story short, we started hanging out and jamming, and then next thing you know, we're like, let's start a band, and then they already had all these songs. Well, let's continue Balian. Let's do that. So I'm really happy to be a part of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So why you guys decided like this year to release the album? It's been like 11 years, the journey.
I think for me, I always just, my take on life is I just sort of sit and just let it take me wherever it goes.
Okay.
And so we had all these songs that we'd recorded
Yeah.
a long time ago, and they were just on the hard drive, you know, sitting there, and I'd show them to friends, and they'd be like, wow, that's really cool. But that was as far as it went.
Yeah.
But when I showed it to Aaron, Aaron's very organized. He's like the organized person, and so once he was included, and you know, Gambul's like me. He's just like relaxed,
go with the
and
flow.
go with the flow.
Yeah.
That was what it was always like with us. And when Aaron came in, he was like, "Get your ass into gear, fucking do." Are we allowed to? Sorry.
No,
Sorry,
it's
I
fine.
didn't. Am I allowed to swear? Sorry, Jokowi. So when Aaron came in, he was the one who gave us the motivation and that push, because it's a lot of effort. I mean,
I know.
to make an album.
It's a full album, right?
You have to artwork.
That's it.
You have to do all this kind of go.
But they'd already done all the hard work. All the songs are there recorded. I still can't believe it still took so long to put it out, but it's finally out.
Yeah.
So the reason we're putting it out now is because Aaron made us do it. I think that's the answer.
So thanks to Aaron then.
Aaron's the owner of the
You
band.
saved the band, man.
Aaron's the owner. He claimed that he's the owner.
No, not at all. No,
That was a mistake. Oh my god.
Okay. And I saw it on YouTube, and the way you guys did for the album launch, it's epic. I mean, like, no other band did it. I mean, seriously, just putting the full album launching on YouTube, like about 1 hour, like more than an hour, I guess, and just doing the live performing. Was it live, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's the livest thing any live has ever been.
Yeah, it's like so natural. Like you put the songs, like, man.
So at this
Once
moment,
the audience comes up.
so I need to credit our dear friend Eric Est, who may be watching, who is another figure. I mean, we said Aaron with the album, and Eric was kind of that next step of making videos and really establishing some kind of artwork that could be received by an audience. And he's another beautiful person who really helped us, and is still helping us in becoming who we are. So Eric said, you can do a live performance, you can stand there and play, but that's freaking boring. And I was like, yeah, actually. He's like, why don't we make something unique, right? It's an album launch. We have the ability, like, we can go here, we can go there, we can move from this room.
That's it.
This room, we can do this. Then, because of this corona situation, we can have a Zoom call.
Yeah, and
we
playing
we can
playing
talk
the video from the laptop, and it straight away go to the video.
Yeah.
That's
So I'd sit down, and I was talking to a lot of dear friends. Who else was there? Katie, Sam Mahoney, G from The Orchard. And I'd talk to them about whatever the subject was. Katie helped with some lyrics.
Yeah.
She's an amazing writer and lyricist. So I called her and sort of pretend like, hey, have you got the lyrics? Of course, we've already recorded it, right?
Okay.
But it's like a journey. It's a story.
Yeah.
And those guys are waiting in there. So as soon as I finished talking to
That's
her,
it.
boom, walk around, go straight into the studio. The other one was, what's the one with the goggles? Like olden days. Virtual reality. So one of the songs is about virtual reality and modern kind of taking over technology.
Wow.
So we had an idea to take Eric's GoPro helmet camera.
Yeah.
You know, you work in mines, you know, this the thing.
And he's looking through the virtual reality goggles of the band playing. So it was just like trying to come up with different ideas to present the songs live.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
The last one was the chess. So with Kingdom of Dogs, I've always had a love for Bali dogs, or just any dog really.
So that's why you picked the song, like Beyond the Others. I mean, like, you picked the
well, that's
Kingdom
the
of
album
Dogs.
title.
Yeah.
It's also a song on there, but I'm thinking of the chess. You know how we played chess, and actually it's been a long time. I'm such a crap chess player. I actually really want to get back into it because it's now's the time to do it, right? 2 meter distance. I took your queen.
That's now it's the best time.
No, but the reason it was chess was I wanted to make the dogs royal. I wanted to make them noble, because sometimes I feel like dogs there's so much cruelty and we've created this world, this place, this environment where they can't live, and when I ride past them, like sometimes I'll be on the bypass, I'll be like riding and you know they've got the medium strip, and I'll see a dog over there and I'll be like, I'll just try to keep going, and then I'll think about it and I'll be like, I'm going to keep thinking about this for the next 20 minutes. I'm going to think about it when I get home. Then I'll just I'll go through the you know the turn and go back and deal with it. And I just really wanted to make something related to the dogs, but I wanted the dogs to be royal, like kings. So Adi made the artwork. And
Adi from Nafikula, right?
Yeah, bass player. He's been a huge support. He did Beautiful Mess artwork as well.
Yep, he did, yes.
We're gonna make some more T-shirts of that. I really wanted the dogs to be like kings and noble, because I think they are. And I think they need more respect. I think we need to take care of the poor dogs.
I agree.
So there you go. Kingdom of Dogs out now.
Cool, guys. And now we know, like, when we're thinking about Balian, it's all about the great music and great videos. Yeah, that's all in our brain. I mean, like, all the listener, all the viewers. The great videos. I mean, you guys got the award for the best music video of the year. I mean,
Eric got it.
Yeah, and that's because the great music matching with the great videos. Like, is it like a planning or just go with the flow and Eric just comes out with the idea or something like that? And also the next music video is also crazy. I mean, about the astronaut. What is it called?
Warped Reality.
Okay. So it will be always like that, surprising us.
Yeah, well, for sure. I think the idea is to keep surprising for sure. Hopefully, of course, we don't want to be boring and just try and do something crazy and a bit unique. And Eric's the man for that. We've been blessed to be able to work with him.
Yeah.
He's a very talented dude. So hopefully we can just keep going, and who knows what the next one's going to be. But
Yeah. We're so wondering.
yeah.
I hope we give us a go. I just hope we get some more traction and connection with the local community from us, because the first video had Jaring and Nora in it, and so I felt and it was supposed to be them because they were just perfect for that story. As in, Jaring's a very physical looking person. He's a punk. You don't mess with him. And Nora's very talented as well, and she was up and coming. So it was just perfect. But what worries me sometimes is that video was viewed so many times just because they were in it, And whilst I feel blessed that the actual song was heard that many times. I mean, it actually gave the song exposure to an audience.
Yeah.
I would hope that it's more than that on its own as a piece of art than with them, as much as I appreciate them being involved, and it's another example of the kind of people we're blessed to know.
Yeah. Man, that's good. Ada pertanyaan nggak di sana? Kita juga open kalau ada yang pengen tanya-tanya sama Balian. So it's like, can I ask about what is the most challenging thing to make the album happen? And like to finish this album, like about timing, or because you guys are busy, especially Gembul, like he's such a busy guy.
Bull's Kitchen.
Bull's Kitchen, yeah. So what's the most challenging thing?
What was the most challenging thing?
Aaron's schedule at down at 10K.
No. Yeah.
Aaron's busy in Blanchon.
We all have busy lives. So, just trying to squeeze this in amongst everything else that you do in your life. Just takes time. And, it's we got there eventually. And I think it's a great album.
And about the music
boys.
arrangement, like you guys just go with the flow, or you took like the biggest part for the arrangement?
Definitely. With songs and stuff, I don't know how other people do it. I just know how I do it, and to be honest, I have no control over it. Like, if there's a song, it just appears. I don't create a song with an instrument. It just comes into my head.
It comes to your mind. Okay.
And the whole song. So it's the drums, it's the bass, it's the melody of the singing. Sometimes lyrics take a while.
Okay.
The guitar, I can just hear it. So I just sit and wait. It's kind of like waiting for Gojek. Wait for a song. Like, is it sudah on the way, Pak? Di mana lagunya? Aku sudah tunggu lama. Aduh, Bapak. Read the directions. With a song, I just wait. I don't know how other people do it. I have no idea. But that's just how I just wait. I sit and wait. It's like a waiting game. And once I get the song in my head, the important thing is to record it, because it's really easy to forget. Like, I've forgotten so many songs and then tried to remember them, and like, oh no, I can't remember it. No, I'll be like sleeping and dreaming the song, trying to get it back, because it's in the subconscious of the mind. It's in the back of your mind, so it's still there, but you can't access it when you're awake. And it's the songs. I mean, you could make a boring, normal, stupid song.
Yeah.
If you tried, you could create it. What did Eric say? By design. You could create a song by design. You could do that, but it's not going to be a good song. It's not going to be magical. And the thing about a magical song is it just appears. At least, that's my experience.
Wow. Okay, guys. Aaron, like, where do you like came from originally?
Australia.
Australia. Which part?
Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Yeah.
And you, Edward?
Sydney.
Sydney. Okay. So how you guys been doing the promotion for this album? I mean, like the digital social media, and because we are in Indonesia also, now everything is changed. Before we have to make the physical album, like the CD or something like that, and now everything's going to the digital platform, something like that. So how you guys been managing it or like doing it?
So yeah, it's on all digital platforms,
Yeah.
Spotify, everything, Apple Music, YouTube. So obviously doing the launch live streaming is the only thing we've been able to do so far to promote it, really.
Okay.
So we did the launching show, and obviously at the moment with the COVID and everything, it's hard to get out there. So it's just a matter of being patient at the moment, I think, and yeah, do what we can online.
Yeah.
That's about it. For
Did you
now.
guys do the like live streaming concert or something like that? Not yet.
Just the album launching.
Oh,
streaming.
album launching. Okay. And for the next project, like you guys planning about doing some live streaming concert or something like that?
We don't have any planned at this stage,
Okay.
but hopefully there'll be something down the track. I heard Tito is planning to do something soon. They're going to start up the live streaming soon.
Yeah.
Who knows? We might get a spot there. And
So-
okay, yeah. Is he coming back?
Yeah.
And yeah, so hopefully there'll be something, maybe in the next month or something, we can do another live stream. And apart from that, we're going to just get together and keep writing, and we've probably got half an album already written for another album. So yeah, the plan is to get together more and create something new.
Yeah.
But as far as promoting this album, we're not able to get out there and do too much at the moment. So it's not the best time to put an album out, probably, but it had to happen.
Yeah, but now like actually people in this pandemic, like everything is online. Like maybe they have more time to search. Like
That's a good point.
Yeah, just try to make the most of a bad situation.
Yeah.
Do what you can do.
yeah.
Instead of sitting around we can't do this. I think there's probably been a lot of those made.
Did you?
I don't know. Not that I know of.
Okay. So from the album like Kingdom of Dogs, which song is your favorite, Edward?
The weird thing about songs,
Or like
Uh,
the
well,
most
like,
spatial song?
I don't know how other people feel when they make a song. That
Yeah.
when I make a song, and you rehearse the song, you sit there, and then you record it, and then people listen to it, and eventually it's overload. So it's a lot for your ears to take listening to the same freaking song. I feel so sorry for sound engineers. No, because they listen to the songs so many times.
Who is it? Who is the sound engineers?
Mainly Denny Surya.
Denny. Okay.
Yeah, he's in Aaron's new secret band. Aaron's got a secret band. He's
Hey, what did you say before about freedom?
no, that doesn't work with us. That's Robbie. Robbie's free. You're in the Sanka. Aku kira itu cinta.
So what about you, Aaron? Like,
What
which
about-
song is your favorite, or like the most special song for you in this album?
I'm gonna say Warped Reality because that's the only song I played on.
Okay.
Yeah, no. So we re-recorded that one because, this is the first chapter of Balian, which they made
Yeah.
before me. So we recorded a whole bunch of songs since I've been in the band, like 5 or 6 or something. And but we decided that all the old songs sit together well, so we're gonna save the new ones. But we ended up re-recording Warped Reality, so I did play on that one.
Right.
So I'm going to say Warped Reality,
It was exciting, right?
just because that's my moment.
Oke guys, jadi Andi, apa namanya? Kita udah ngobrol sama Balian, and where the viewers can reach the Kingdom of Dogs. I mean, the digital platform you can promote.
Spotify,
Spotify.
YouTube, Apple Music, Napster, all
Yeah.
everything.
Balian albumnya bernama Kingdom of Dogs. Yeah.
Right.
So thanks guys for coming this special session.
Thank you.
And you guys gonna play like 2 songs?
I think one. Yeah.
One.
Yeah.
5 songs.
Full
Okay. You need this microphone stand now? Okay. Teman-teman, selamat menikmati. Once again, thank you Edward. Aaron, thank you very much for your time. Best luck for the albums. We're looking forward for the next masterpiece, guys. So this is Balian.
And once again, I want to thank Noguera for including us. It's nice to feel accepted in this world. Oh, I moved the wine. I can't express where I am. It's such a beautiful mess. I never knew how it felt to be inside of a cell. It's him, all that you see into the mirror, a beautiful mess. And when the time comes, pull the trigger. Imagine life when I'm gone. Now that you've got what you want, eternally intertwined, I wonder how life will be as 7 years gets behind you, behind you. All that you see into the mirror, a beautiful mess. When the time comes, pull the trigger. Imagine life when I'm young. It's such a beautiful mess. Oh, what a beautiful mess. It's such a beautiful mess. Oh, what a beautiful, all that you see into the mirror, a beautiful mess. When the time comes, pull the trigger. Imagine life when I'm young. It's such a beautiful mess. Oh, what a beautiful mess. It's such a beautiful mess. It's such a beautiful mess.
Oke, sekali lagi selamat terima kasih buat teman-teman yang sudah nonton bergabung bersama kita di live Instagram Anugerah Musik Bali di sesi new release dan congratulations for the album. Looking forward for the next project.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming.
Us.
Aaron. Edward, thank you. Sekali lagi guys, sampai ketemu di Jumat depan. Terima kasih.
Sampai jumpa di Danau Tempe.